What Rebuilding Together Pittsburgh does is we do free home repairs for low-income, senior citizen, veteran, and disabled homeowners throughout Allegheny County. Our clients typically fallen on hard times and may not be able to afford like their own roof repair or their own ADA accessibility. And so we come in and we help to fill that gap and provide them with the much needed critical home repairs they need.
Hey Dave, how you doing?
Hey, good, Travis. How about yourself?
The quality of work that Rebuilding Together is able to do for these individuals is second to none.
These two systems working, it's highly efficient.
I think a lot of people take for granted the things they have, and anytime you get an opportunity to give back or help someone else that may be in a different situation to you is very valuable.
Over the course of a year, we host anywhere from 10 to 15 volunteer groups.
The volunteers come in, whether they're unskilled, they're skilled. Everybody brings a lot of energy to a volunteer day with us.
Volunteers are critical to our mission, and we wouldn't be able to do what we do without them.
It's a great team to be working with these people hands-on, whether it's a painting project or a flooring project. You really get to know people and brings your team together.
Primarily, we're doing work on owner-occupied housing across Allegheny County. Typically, that means that in the course of a year, we do pretty significant repair work to approximately 80 houses at an average of $30,000 per home.
Oftentimes, the majority of the homes we're working on are, 80 or even 100 years old, and so they've oftentimes fallen into disrepair.
This house was built in 1921. The mission with Rebuilding Together is they don't want to see you lose your home. They want to see you keep your home. I've been here over 30 years. This house had a lot of potential. They did the whole kitchen, the floor, the cabinets, the stove. They did the bedroom, the back porch, the railing, the steps out on the front porch.
Seeing homes in this state of disrepair when homeowners and residents could be spending their money on other things, to me, that's just unacceptable.
Rebuilding Together helped me sustain the vision that I had.
After the home repairs, the homeowner has a sense of security knowing that they can now focus on more important things in their life.
We're really doing the best job we possibly can to create healthy and affordable housing here. Our Rehab for Resale program is something that we've been doing for a handful of years now.
We buy up dilapidated properties, such as the one you're seeing behind me. We renovate them top to bottom, and then we often sell them to first-time home buyers who otherwise wouldn't be able to afford a home.
This is actually the 7th house that we've worked on that we're in right now. It's really pretty exciting to transform these houses. When we purchased this house, it was full of, debris. It was not really in a habitable position. 3 months after starting rehab work itself, we have, a healthy space with good indoor air quality, new appliances, a new HVAC system. Everything in the house is essentially new, which means that we're going to have a buyer who can focus on just living in the house and not necessarily having to care for it a great deal, at least in the first handful of years of ownership. So hopefully we're setting people up for success.
Bathroom looks nice. When you come to a site like this, it's really quite remarkable to see the volume of work that's either being done or has been done. That's nice. You guys didn't hold back.
The reason I got into this line of work is I grew up in a low-income household, and I remember as a kid, we were renters, we didn't have doors, and as I grew up, I realized this is not a normal thing, and so I never wanted anyone to experience what I experienced growing up. To be awarded the Giant Eagle Community Champion Award really means the world to us. It's great to just receive that acknowledgement of the impact we're making in the community.
It's important, I think, in the housing and affordable housing sphere to have somebody representing the interest of the buyer more so than the interest of the developer and the seller.
On behalf of Giant Eagle, I want to congratulate Rebuilding Together Pittsburgh as this year's recipient of the Community Champion Award.
You could take nothing and make something out of it. I thank you, Rebuilding Together, for helping my dream come true.